Hello there. In this next art video, I have an amazing painting and it's called Spirited, in brackets free. I just love that. It didn't want to be called Free Spirited. It was like spirited, that's who I am. And in the center energy here, it almost looks like a child, but then there was a woman that I saw. There's so much going on in this piece. And it was interesting because I had two paintings that weren't coming together. I'd spent almost 3 hours on each of them, and it wasn't that they were terrible. There was codes and colors, but there was something that just wasn't quite right. So I decided to paint over both of them in a little bit of like, oh, I've had enough. I'm not going to keep trying to make it work. And then of course, once I did that, two amazing paintings come together, and one is called Fortress and one is called Spirited. Now somehow I do feel like they are kind of linked. I'll just show you the other one. So let me tell you about this one. I don't actually have a lot of notes, so it'll be like what comes through as we have a look at it. I do know that it's about the inner child, feeling free-spirited, and a very potent, creative opening up and expansion. Now, if we look at it again from different angles, this one already has framing for it, but if we look at even upside down, because you can lay that on the body or put it in your room upside down, because who's to say what is the right way up? I love the fluoro pink here that gives that really transparent and translucent ribbon-like energy. I'll just pop it down so I can show you what I mean. God, I've probably done terrible videoing here with moving my camera around. These ribbon-like energies, so you can see all the other colors underneath. This code was very, very particular, as was this one here when I was drawing the configurations. And it just has a really rhythmic energy to it. And I also feel a sense of nature and botanicals. Lots of my art will have that essence. There'll be little components that you'll see throughout all of them, because there's a signature, there's a frequency that I bring through until I don't need to bring that through and I bring something else through. But there's a deeper weaving here. And when I was bringing the painting together, it was towards the end when I just got this very strong message to get my emerald and weave the emerald through. So there's these vines, there's this flowing, it almost looks like an emerald river. Again, you'll see what you see. Okay, let's listen in for some codes. Quite a lot of detail up in this one. If you haven't watched any videos, I am quite a precision painter. All the little dots and movements and little circular things, you know, I can go back and spend another hour just doing one or two little sections, or if it's not right, I'll like paint over it, because there's just a particular frequency that has to come through, and if I don't feel it's right, it's not right, and then I'll spend time doing it again, because there seems to be usually a very unique signature essence to that. And I love it. It's a very meditative, I go into a kind of a trance-like energy, and sometimes my husband says, oh, you said you're going to come and start dinner half an hour ago, and like an hour and a half's gone. And I'm like, I just got to finish this last bit, and an hour and a half's gone. It's quite funny. He's used to it though, so he can get his own food. There's like an igniting energy here, almost like a flame, a fire, but it's this beautiful golden nurturing energy, allowing yourself to feel free in your spirit and remember what you came here for as a free spirit. No matter how, I know this isn't proper English, but how unfree you feel, for some reason I needed to say it like that, the freedom is, or the lack of freedom is part of the illusion, whether that's freedom at a mind level, a physical body because you've got something going on. You know, I was saying to a client this morning, and reminding myself, no matter what you're going through, whether it's a physical thing, you're sad, you're grieving, you're frustrated, you feel like you're moving through a chapter of fear or shame, whatever's going on for your body, mind, and soul doesn't hold a bearing, this is what the team is saying now, doesn't hold a bearing on the success and amazingness and brilliance and magnificence of who you are. You can still get on with doing whatever you need to do. Yes, there might be some limitations because of how you're physically, mentally, emotionally feeling, but it's about knowing that the truth of who you are is still free. So get on with doing what you came here to do. It's not about doing anything perfect. Like, look at my videos. They're probably a bit long. They're probably a bit rambly. See, I mark up my words. I don't want to do things perfect. I'm imperfect and flawed. There's too much BS about how we have to do everything perfect. And this is what stops people from sharing their light and sharing their gifts or getting on with enjoying what they want to enjoy. I have physical limitations and things, and some days when my body doesn't do well or my eyes are challenged. So I do my best and I be okay with my best. So what a beautiful kind of reminder message that's come through. And let's look at this the other way around. Because it has just, this gives me shivers, completely different energy. How interesting. I know you can't fully see, but I'll move it. This is a scarf I've got on today. We've got kind of similar colours except for the apricot. Salia shalale ina truka itshali si etchatakana si chatarutu tulo urtitishi asatarana ishkrana ite. I remember doing these lines here, and it probably just looks like I've just scraped lines across, and I kind of have with a tool, but there was a really particular energy about it, and what I get is, let's just move this around. It's almost like the scars we bear, but the scars open us up to so much more. The scars actually help us to, they're saying kind of erode away. Something about the embellishments. How interesting, a scarf, or that could be classed as an embellishment. Jewelry, nail polish, although it's painted nail polish. But if we chip away, revealing the freedom of our spirit and our creative inner child, oh, what magic you can create, say the team. And I'm just like shivers going from head to toe. Thank you so much for listening. Check the description. You'll be able to see if this one's still available. Look forward to connecting with you, and stay subscribed so you can see me upload new videos pretty much every week. All right, take care for now. Bye.